What's going on, everyone? Jake here. Well, pretty nice day out. I thought I'd give you an update on the Trans Am progress and show you a couple other projects I bought. So, as you can see, I got a passenger Trans Am fender. It's just sitting on here right now. I've got a dent right there I gotta work out. And I got a Trans Am hood. And then this morning I went and got a couple scoops. I got this one, which is for 79 to 81. It's slightly different than the scoop or the 77. It's a 1-year scoop and it looks like this here. This one actually I'm borrowing, but this is the one I picked up. It's the same scoop. But as you can see, they're shorter. And they have the body line in the middle, as where these ones are taller and don't really have that body line. But so yeah, it's slowly coming along. I found a guy that has a whole bunch of parts. I'm probably gonna get, well, still need a driver's fender and the passenger door, where somebody had bondoed the heck out of it and it's falling apart. It looks terrible. So we will be getting those parts here shortly. But I really haven't messed with it again since I got it running. I say a couple of the spark plugs were in the wrong place. I put them back straight. But it'll run, but it doesn't want an idle. And it's kind of, spits and sputters a little bit. So I'm sure it needs a tune-up and needs to be timed. And then next to it we have another new project that I picked up. I was on my way out of town and there was a garage sale and this boat was there, had signs on it, so I stopped in, looked it over, and we made a deal on it and it was mine. So it's got a cover. I've got it pulled off, but it's not really in the best of shape, but I mean it's not terrible either. I gave $250 for it and pulled it home. I figured the trailer alone is worth $250, and it's got an engine in it. It has I'll show you, 3.8 V6. It's OMC, but it's a GM block. So it's a GM engine, OMC. And the biggest issue is the floor in the back is rotten and needs replaced. Which is not a huge project, but it definitely will take some doing. And then as far as the engine, they said that it had ran about 5 years ago. Was the last time it had ran. So I put a breaker bar on the front and tried turning it over, and it turned over a little bit and got stuck. So I turned it back the other way, it would turn back the other way a little bit, and it got stuck again. So that really concerned me. So what I did was I pulled all the plugs out of it and put oil in each one of the cylinders, and then I turned it to where it got stuck, and then I went, back and forth slowly, and it slowly went forward more and more, and eventually I was cranking it all around, so I managed to free it up. I didn't get much further than that because the starter is not working, so I need to pull that off and take it somewhere and see if I can have somebody maybe rebuild it instead of shelling out a couple $100 to get a new one, because it has to be special marine starter. So that's where I'm at with this. I do have this up for sale. If anyone comes and wants to buy it, I'll sell it. But if not, I plan on doing some work to it. I'd like to use it and get it out on the lake. Also, I'm having some work done to the power stroke, and I'm thinking I'm going to put these stacks in it that came out of the 6.5 that I had, I think these are going to go in it. And another thing I've been doing is I've been going through garage and my room and all through the house, everything, my storage unit, and going through stuff, and I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff that I have that I've collected over the years, just because I'm not doing anything with it, and it's just in the way at this point. So I've been going through and adding to this trailer. I'm going to take it into auction and get rid of some stuff, make room for other things, give me some money for some projects, which I definitely could use. So the Power Stroke, I've pulled the cap off of it. Let's say I want to put the stacks in it. I got a CB hooked up, and say my tires, I ordered 2 new tires, and then somebody gave me a couple tires that I'm gonna put on, because as you know how well you can see that one, but that's pretty bad. So I'm gonna be replacing the fronts and the 2 rear outers. This one's actually not too bad, and my inners are both okay, I think. Oh yeah, I got a new tailgate somebody gave me, so I don't have to run that rusted out one anymore. But this one here is totally just completely flat, so that definitely needs replaced. And then this one, not bad. I can run that one a little longer. Then last new project is this here. I think it's a 66, the guy said. Al Chalmers Big 10 garden tractor. It's got the Briggs & Stratton in it. It turns over. You turn it by hand. And it's got a mowing deck on it and a plow blade. So I haven't messed with this yet. I'm going to take it over to my buddy's house and see if we can't get it running. The guy I got it from said it ran maybe 2 or 3 years ago. He was using it to mow his grass. So hopefully we can bring her back to life. He was going to scrap it, so of course I saved it from the scrapyard. And Dad's been doing some work to his Mustang. He got one of the doors he had to take all the insides out of, and he's got to put it into the other door that he had to replace because the window motor's not working for some reason. And then the other big thing is he's got to replace the rear trailing arms because one of them's about to break right in half, which is not good at all. So he's got brand new ones he's going to be putting on soon. That's going to be it for now. I'm going to say I haven't been doing a whole lot, just trying to get rid of some stuff, put some money in my pocket to go towards some projects and get some of the stuff done. My main thing right now is getting the Trans Am going, since I say that's been my dream car for a long time, so I want to get that one going for sure. And then we'll focus on some of the other ones. So yeah, let me know what you think, and of course smash that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one.